We've got CR Laurence awning windows in our Pleasure Way, and these have some bug screens in them. And the first thing we notice on our first camping trip is that the gap is inconsistent around. So sometimes the gap, bugs can't get through. In some places there are a significant gap. So I needed to find a way to close those gaps up and still be able to install the screens, and I'm going to show you how I do that. The surface you're trying to seal to is this edge right here, not the inner edge, but this edge. So you need a pretty thin gasket. So I went down to my local hardware store. There weren't ideal choices. I ended up coming home with something like this. I went as thin as I could down to 1/16 inch. And if you can find something that goes even a little bit thinner range, it'll even work better. But this product wasn't ideal. It does come with the adhesive backing, which I wanted, but basically it's two D-shaped gaskets, but they're joined in the center. So I had to start taking a razor blade and just cutting down the center. When you get done with that, you'll end up with a piece that looks like that, and you'll have your flashing, or your extra material on there. That extra material, I chose to nip that off. And when you do that, you get something like this. You can still see some of the edge still hanging on that I haven't nipped off, but it gives you about the right size to put on that rim. And there's always a nice factory edge here that looks better than the nipped edge, so I put the factory edge to the outside where it's going to possibly be seen, and I put my cut edge towards the inside where you'll never see it. And the end product looks like this. Just cut all the necessary strips to the right lengths and just set them down, and with the adhesive they just glue on. There's no light coming through anymore, and I would have rather had black, but all they had was the brown. And back inside the RV, this is the window we started the video with, and this actually has the bead already installed. You can see a little bit of it there. You can't really see it around the top at all, but it does show a little bit on the sides. And there it is from underneath the window on the outside. You can see the bead is right there, and that's why there's no point in putting the extra width in, because it barely touches as is. Okay, done.